in my mind, it's not even just an H5 thing. I think the game still just needs to be at a higher, like for competitive, it just needs to be harder, like a little bit harder. Like I think the shooting in the game should be a lot more rewarding, and like we should be like 343 should be attempting to make the gameplay gunplay loop like easy to pick up, harder to master, and it's like Halo's just easy to pick up, and that's just all it is. I don't feel like it's hard to master when it comes to shooting. I think it's hard to master when it comes to every aspect. That's like mostly what makes Halo Halo is like a lot of different aspects to the game that makes up your gameplay. But I do think the gunplay needs to be more propped up, and I think it needs to be harder. I feel like nades and melees are way too abusable, way too good in modern Halo, and the gunplay is too, again, straightforward and easy. And it seems like nobody misses a shot. That's because no one does. It's very easy to hit your shots. It's harder to hit the headshot, but it's very easy to hit your shots in general. And you just do max damage all the time. There's very little tracking involved, which I think is one of the main issues with the Bandit. Biggest issue, though, has to do with just like jiggle peeking, though. Jiggle peeking, and then like the way that gunfights flow. There almost is the no flow. It's just sporadic, unreadable movement. All while like managing max aim assist to 0. Test having more substantial ranked specific weapon balancing. Yeah, I mean, I just think we should have separate sandboxes, plain and simple. There should just be a competitive version of every single weapon. Yeah, that's the one thing about BR is that I just will die on the hill. It was harder. It was harder to outplay and utilize the BR to its fullest potential at all times. It was easier to close out fights, but the rest of the fights were not as easy with the BR. I'll die on the hill. Still was easy. Again, even the BR was still suffered from just easy to pick up, easy to use. Overall, gameplay still looks the same in comp at least. Yeah, well, after the Bandit nerf, it definitely is the case. It's definitely closer to what it was before. Because it literally matches the time to kill of the BR. I still think it's faster because you're just getting constant max damage on any shot you hit. And the shots to hit are not that hard, again. Like I feel like the Bandit would be the most rewarding weapon to be using over the BR if it was just a little bit more windmilly. Like if it had a little bit less aim assist. I think the bullet mag is fine, but aim assist is not fine. Commando starts. Probably not. I feel like the idea of like how the commando functions is like the right idea, but I also don't think that the commando, if there were 8 commandos on the map, would flow all that well. I do think if you were to watch Pivs, like one-on-ones, you'd see some like crazy outplays because it's just harder to win those, especially in a tight moment. But I don't think at a team function would it work as well because the time to kill is so fast. And if you just had like 3 or 4 people blasting one guy with a commando, it'd be insane to watch. I'm telling you, it'd be ridiculous. We'd really be playing COD if it was this version of Commando. Like, it would have to be year 1 Commando with the current time to kill that we have if we wanted it to be... If we wanted it to actually be viable. Because that gun was actually really fucking hard to kill. But even then, team shots, like... That's why bandits are so annoying, because team shots are just that simple. You just are able to blast. Get max damage. You get max damage. Drink any sort of caffeine before playing on LAN? I normally wouldn't, but I started to this last event. I thought about doing it before, and like I almost forgot, and then I started drinking some. Notice anything different? No, I mean, the times that I was drinking it definitely felt like I kind of needed some caffeine. Definitely just felt that way. Yeah, commend Zane for playing through what he had to play through. It's insane. Was I betting the 8s? $50. Dude, my melees never come out. Holy sh**. So annoying. Fun game.
This boy got a hit.